Dear friends, I join you reflecting on the liturgy of the 22nd Sunday of the ordinary year. What's the difference between food court and table fellowship? It is said, food court you get variety, table fellowship you have to take only what is served there. Food court, the choice is mine. The table fellowship, the choice is of the host, the one who invited. Food court can be very informal. On the other hand, table fellowship would be very formal. Food court, there's no time limit. On the other hand, table fellowship, there is a fixed time. Food court, you don't know much about each person. But tables fellowship, there is a relationship, there is a bond, there is a facing of each other. Yes, dear friends, a bond, close connection, relationship that is present, that makes a table fellowship complete and real and meaningful. Birthday celebrations, anniversaries, wedding day, first communion day, christening moment, we invite people. Who are my guests? Who are my guest list? In present, my guest list. It's an invitation to realize the table fellowship is very, very important, and who are all involved, invited in my guest list. Now with online Swiggy availability, you get anything at your doorstep. Very few eat at home together around the table. There is no practice of eating together. There is no practice of praying together. Both are lacking now. Ask ourselves, my guest list is a question. Luke Gospel in today's liturgy offers meal. Luke Gospel of meals, so many meals. It says that Luke is writing to the community, Luke and community. He's indirectly saying they may have some issues, difficulties, problems, difficulty when they come together for dining, eating, fellowship. There may be separation, there may be discrimination, there may be different issues. But two things are involved in the gathering, in coming together, eating together, and table fellowship. One is host, one is the guest. Host who invites, guest who is invited. Jesus is addressing to both of them as he has been invited. It is a Saturday, Sabbath day, after coming from synagogue. The one Jesus invites so many. Friday, they prepare everything. Saturday, they don't prepare anything. So when he invites, the host invites, it's a customary, it's a practice. He invites friends, relatives, and people who are rich, and people who are in good positions. So his list is limited. His list is restricted because he wants to be so that he is so popular, he is so special by inviting the special guests. There's a pride in that. On the other hand, Jesus inviting, let the simple, ordinary, poor, lame, crippled, blind be part of your guest list, part of your invitation, invitees. Then your table fellowship is complete, true, real, and meaningful. Yes, there you need to have humility to come down and call everyone, to include everyone. I am like you. I am a gift, a creation of God like you. When we include others, there's a joy, there's a peace, there's a forgiveness which is shared and cherished in that fellowship. Humility is first, humility is second, humility is third. Is the response of St. Augustine. He says, humility makes human person as angels. On the other hand, pride makes angels as devils. It's true. Let us ask ourselves, who are all included in my guest list? Who are all involved in my invitation? Saddam Hussein in 2006, when he was executed, he said no to the last meal. On the other hand, another companion of him asked for a last meal before going for execution and shared with other prisoners, other people who were in the prison. It has been a customary to provide a last meal before the execution of the prisoners who are in death punishment penalty. It's a Greek, it's a Roman and Chinese practices. The reason is, when you have a last meal together, you'll experience peace and forgiveness. And second, it protects you from all evil power. So it was considered something special before a person is sent for execution. We have family, we have SSC communities, we have parish, we have working places. When you host a meal, who are all in my guest list? Do I include the simple, ordinary, to make my fellowship, table fellowship, complete, joyful, and meaningful one? We have so many moments, so many opportunities. I've been to Sri Lanka recently, one of our St. Philip Neri Church. I admire, and it's an inspiration for me. After every Eucharist, people who are around, walking, helping, reaching out, they come and join with the table fellowship. The Eucharist is continued. Eucharist becomes complete. As founder St. Peter Jules Neymar says, Eucharist is God's presence. So God is your guest, present in the Eucharist, waiting for you. Why don't you invite someone to be part of this fellowship? Our table fellowship should mirror the Eucharistic gathering. Amen.